Hello, this is Tijuana, All Around Natural Beauty, and welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty channel. For those of you who don't know, as you can see, this is my third big chop on this channel that I started 3 years ago when I had dreadlocks that I had been growing out for the last 8 years of my life. And I was attempting to comb them out so I could have, this long natural hair. And I spent several days and a little bit of money buying some products. If you go back and check, you'll see there was this Naughty Boy unlocking dread kit that I purchased that system. And I spent probably like about a week, and I took out a small portion of the back of my head out and finally got frustrated, gave it up, did a big chop, and started a natural hair journey. And I did that for about 2 years, where I experimented with shea butter and different oils and butters and different things like that, to where I even had a business called All Around Natural Beauty, where I was making products and I was selling them. I had this cream. It was called You So Soft. It was it's a mixture of shea butter and different oils and stuff, and it was a real big hit at work. People really liked it, and again, like I was learning how to care for myself. Although I had been natural for 8 years with the dreadlocks, I didn't have, there was no work really involved in that, because your hair is all locked up. So you just let it go and it grows on its own without any, without any efforts from you on your behalf. So when I cut those locks off, I really wasn't too familiar with my own natural hair because I had been natural in the past before. However, I used to wear my hair in French braids, wear my hair in French braids, you know, um, before when I was, wearing it natural, whatever like that. In the past, I'm 51 years old, so I've had multiple occasions where I've had to do big chops because I've done something that's been harmful to my hair, such as a relaxer, some type of heat, or now, the latest is this adhesive that I put in when I got the sew in and the closure device fixture with the glue or adhesive appliance that they used on there. So at those different times, I've done big chops, and then in the last since 2013 when I started this channel, I've this is my third one, and I'm excited about this one because the second one I didn't really show you guys. I wasn't putting up any videos because I had stopped making videos about 2 or 3 years prior because I had restarted my locks. So by the time I started videoing again, uploading videos, it had been 3 years on that growing hair journey. And so I hadn't shown you guys. So I'm just excited because I'm getting a chance to show you from scratch. This is my hair, what it looks like, and how easy it is to take care of it and how fast it grows when it's in its natural state. Hair really grows when it's in its natural state. So that's one of the reasons why I'm excited about it. And I just wanted to um, do the videos because I feel like by not by not speaking out about this, I'm standing by silently and watching my fellow sisters go and sacrifice their 4C hair to these Dominicans that this is not their hair. They don't have hair like this, and so they don't understand it because they allowed me to continue to come in there when they saw that my hair was being damaged with the heat, and they continued to put more heat on it. Even that, like I said, the third time I could smell the burning flesh. I smelt it, and I at that very moment I knew that things were over. I knew it was over. That there was no way to salvage the hair. So that's why I wanted to say something, because the last video that y'all saw was of me, feeling all special because I had this straight hair, and I was really feeling some type of way. It was so remarkable to me that I would be a person that would have respected being a natural for most of my life to all of a sudden get brainwashed into feeling like I had to have straight hair. And that led me to continue to go back up there when I knew that I was, harming my hair. I continued to go. It's almost like an addiction that we've been indoctrinated into as far as like how we feel about our hair. And even those of us who have consciously and intentionally strive to have pride in our hair and to be okay with our hair still comes up short when it comes to, how we've been raised, because there's absolutely no reason why I should have got all that heat on my hair, got on that all that heat on my hair and sacrificed and threw away, 4 years of my 4 years of my hair growing life. But I'm not going to beat myself too much over it because, again, like I said, it's just hair. It will grow back. And this time it allows me the opportunity to be able to show y'all from scratch. A lot of times people always think, oh, you always had long hair. I just want to show that, you can start over and your hair, will grow. It grows. And if you're not bothering it, that, you can grow it out. If it's too many of us who have proven that we can grow our hair. The thing is that most of us don't want to take the time to understand our hair and to find products and techniques that work on this hair. And like I said, I'm back on the sponge. I'm excited about the sponge. I love the sponge. It's so simple, after, I can wash my hair daily again. And that's such a blessing. I really, missed being able to wash my hair every day and those kind of things. And now that's, it's available again to me. And so I'm excited about that, because one of the most important things that you need on your hair growing journey is water. Your hair needs water and air. Water and air, it needs those things. So a lot of times we neglect to care for our own hair because we are chasing this whole straight hair dream. Excuse me. Is that a chromie? Okay. um, we're chasing these straight hair dreams, and I know that I'm just as guilty, and I'm just surprised because I didn't think that it would happen to me. And like I said, it's an addiction. I remember years ago being introduced to some things that could be could cause addiction, and I felt it starting to feel like it was getting to that, and worried, so I just made a conscious decision to move away and start over, like go somewhere and start over. So a lot of times, we have to do that, start over if we want to rescue something. And being able to just take off the life support of this hair and come up out of these wigs and weaves too, because they're not healthy. They're not healthy for your hair at all, and it's causing damage. And so many of us, it's really sad too. I was just talking to my mom earlier today, and she has worn wigs and weaves, for my whole life. It was like maybe a small time that I saw her to actually be natural and wear her hair. And then today she even admitted to having some alopecia at the top of her head, which she still hasn't shown me. And I wanted to talk about the whole dynamics of this thing of us hiding our hair and not feeling comfortable to even show it. Because I remembered when I went in there to have the first sew in removed and the next one applied, after she took it out, she washed and conditioned my hair and, nurtured it and all that stuff. However, I couldn't even look at my hair. I'm sitting in the chair and I didn't want to see my hair. I didn't start looking in the mirror until after all the fake hair got on there. And I was trying to really think to myself, it was like, what is going on that you can't even look? You can't even look at yourself in the mirror with your real hair. Like, that's saying something. Like, what is going on? What is going on? So I'm just excited that I was able to see where this was all, where this path was going. And it definitely was down a road that I am not interested in traveling down. What is this? I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, all that to say is that that whole time I couldn't even look at my hair myself in the mirror because I didn't want to see my hair. And then finally, I when I went back in there, it was like, okay, you need to look. And I was just like, oh, okay, so you did cut off half of it on your own, and there's no real cut. You just went in there with the scissors and just started cutting. Talk to myself. And at this time, I'm knowing that I'm getting the big chop. I've already spoken with my cosmetologist, and she's got in her mind the haircut that she's going to give me. So she blew my hair out with the blow dryer on a cool setting. It wasn't severe and harsh like those Dominicans do. Hence the title of this video saying stop before you go in there, like to listen to this video. Like if you're not wanting to have to do a big chop afterwards, not saying that you will, but there's a high potential, there's a high chance that you will have to do a big chop after you're going in there because you could receive so much heat damage that your hair is limp and dead and that you have no choice but to do a big chop. Control Alt Delete. I'm drinking this coffee because I'm a little bit sleepy, but I'm trying to build up a following here because I know that I'm not the only 4C person out there. And this is hard because this texture hair is like, considered the bottom of the rung as far as like hair. And I know that it's always been a challenge for me to have pride in my hair and to, love it and be okay with it because like I said, we've been indoctrinated into this whole what is good hair and, what's not, to where we sisters are spending money buying other people's hair and having it apply to our own hair, to those of us who wait and actually grow the hair out. We have such a beautiful hair. Our hair is very beautiful. But if you are feeling not good about yourself, then it's going to show in the treatment that you do with your hair. And like I said, these wigs and weaves are not good caring. They're not caring to your hair. Excuse me, because underneath it, you're smothering your hair. It's all covered up. It's not getting any fresh air. It's not getting any sunshine. It's definitely not getting any water. And, those are the things, the key ingredients that your hair needs in order to grow and to flourish. And so we're doing things that are against growth and flourishing and expecting, these whole different outcomes and stuff when we're not actually worthy of it because you haven't done the work to get that. So this is the reason why I've, just started showing up here, coming on these here live streams, is because, like I said, I'm new to this live streaming on this channel, and this channel is not monetized. So some of the things, like I have another channel, the Real Estate Apostle, if y'all can recognize me from there, that I've been going live on there Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights. And so I just went live on there before I came here. And it really was kind of a dud. Not too many people came. It's like kind of a, a roll of the dice per se, as far as like what's going to happen on there. If there's going to be a lot of people in the chat, or little people in the chat, no people in the chat, like what's going to happen. So the most important thing is to just be consistent and persistent, and to make sure that you are uploading daily or going live daily, doing something to show the algorithm that you want to be, doing this like for a full-time career. And before you know it, your dreams will come true. So I'm just excited about that. And I'm just happy to be here today, and that I'm still able to, I've got this growing 2 channels, and it's actually working. So y'all need to be liking and subscribing, though, I tell you that much. And maybe I could actually put on that thumbnail to a like and subscribe, since it doesn't appear that there's been any new subscribers. So y'all getting this real information as far as like sisters hanging, hooking this hair up and stuff like that. And y'all need to be chiming in here too, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one. And if you want to, really start to developing your courage to be able to, break free and to be whole and live your own best life, then this is the place. It's going to be the place, as long as we're being consistent with it and, meeting at the same time. So I was thinking, as far as, since I've got my Real Estate Apostle channel, and I've given them Monday, Wednesday, Friday. However, like I said, this Friday was kind of a dud. It was like four people in the chat, 4 people. So I went on. I think I did about 30 minutes or so. Let me see how much time I did on there. It wasn't long. Like I said, I'm new to live streaming. I've been doing it now since August, I believe, like the end of August, and I really enjoy it. I didn't know really the difference or how this worked or anything like that. But I am definitely enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying this. What was I looking for? um, how long I had been on it. So I did 30 minutes and 21 seconds. However, I've been doing these little live streams, and I got some that's over 3 hours. Over 3 hours there. Over 3 hours here. And I want to say that's it. But then, here's over 2 hours. Here's, all right, that's it for over 2 hours and 3 hours. Oh no, here go another over 2 hours. So there you have it. Like, so I've got some time and some records up in there. I just haven't, no one else has come by to try to challenge my authority. So anyway, go ahead, like and subscribe. I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap this up here and try and maybe get some sleep, because I'm tired. It's been a very long week, and I still have a truck to check in. So I'm gonna just get up early in the morning, go to the airport, and check in my Explorer, and then actually I don't have anything else to do after that, unless somebody books the Explorer, which they probably will. So that's why it's important that I go ahead and get up early so I can go grab that car and make sure it's clean and ready. Because I like to stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. So all that to say is that I'm going to keep y'all posted on what schedule I'm going to do for y'all. And did I post y'all a vibe? I'm not sure if I did or not. But anyway, just be ready for a video on demand to be coming soon. I'm going to go all the way back to when, when I only got the little Dominican Blow Out. And I hope I didn't delete those clips on there. But anyway, I'm going to check through there and see. And I'm going to go all the way back to before the burn, and go ahead and stage it out to the steps that were being taken before the disaster happened, before I had signed away my hair. And we'll talk on that note. So on that note, I'm going to say good night, and I'll see y'all in another video. Peace and love.